Alright, sorry I'm a couple minutes late, but I made it. I apologize, the lighting is not good right now. Let me see if I can fix that. Is that any better? I don't know. Alright. Well, hope everyone's having a good beginning to your March. That actually looks pretty good right there. Random sun in my eyes. Let me back up. Okay. How's it going, everybody? Dr. Michael Highland here. Just wanted to do a quick live. Let me know if you can hear this okay, if you're watching live or on the replay, because you never know with sound. I just hooked this microphone back up. So listen, I just wanted to do a little update and let you know what's going on. I haven't had a chance to do a What's Next Wednesday video recently, so this is kind of a thoughtful Thursday, I guess, if you will. Just wanted to let you know, first of all, there's a new video going to be dropping this Saturday at 8 o'clock in the morning local time. Well, really central time, but it should be local time. At least that's the way the settings are. And that video is going to be about dopamine agonists. So we've been covering these medications in this series on medications, purposes, and mechanisms, as you know, if you've been watching the channel for a while. And this is going to be is a big word, the penultimate. So this is the one before the last one. So this coming video on Saturday on dopamine agonists is going to be second to last. The next one after that, 2 weeks later, is going to be about levodopa, the gold standard medication that everybody knows about for Parkinson's. And but dopamine agonists are very commonly prescribed, so it should be of interest to some people, although I don't know that there's going to be a whole lot of demand for that, just because it may be more familiar to more people. It seemed like a lot of folks were interested in amantadine and may have wanted to learn a little bit more about that. So that's what's coming up this week. So I wanted to make sure I did a live to announce that because didn't have a chance to do a live a couple weeks ago. I tried to. My Wednesdays have been insane recently for various reasons. So just thought I'd take this opportunity today. Better late than never, or better on a day of the week than on a Wednesday. So, okay, so after the medication series is up, I'm not exactly sure, but there's multiple topics I'm planning on recording videos on. One of which I think will be of particular interest to people is essentially the role of mitochondria health in Parkinson's disease, kind of how that affects the cells involved in dopamine production, why they're dying, the genes involved in that. We may break that up into a couple different videos talking about that. So first of all, there's the processes involved in the cell that mitochondria control. The mitochondria is like the powerhouse of the cell. That's the basic definition. And so, but it really has a lot more to do with it than that. But anyway, that's what I want to detail in a video, is kind of like, what are mitochondria, what do they have to do with Parkinson's disease, and so forth. So I think that would be an important topic, because endolysosomes or endolysosomal processes are involved in mitochondria, and that has connections with Parkinson's and the Parkin gene that's been linked with Parkinson's disease in those that have the gene that's been turned on. So let me know what you think about that. That might be a little bit too much cell biology, but I will, as you know, I try to bring things down to earth, and I like to break things down as simply as possible, and so that anybody can understand it. That's my goal anyway. By the way, if you like this t-shirt, this is not my t-shirt. This actually is from Life with Parkinson's channel, David Gebhardt. Give him a little love and get a t-shirt. I really like the Got Dopamine t-shirt. I thought that was a clever shirt that he has on his channel. So go check his channel out if you're not already a subscriber. He's got great information from the perspective of a person living with Parkinson's disease, and he's got young onset Parkinson's too. So he's a great guy. He's got a nice channel. So put in a plug for him real quick. What else was I going to say? So the last thing I was going to mention, this is something I've been thinking about, and I'd like to get feedback from subscribers as well as from anybody that happens to watch this video. So let me know in the comments below, either now or when you watch the replay later. We've got channel memberships here, but I'd like to do something beyond that, at least to start out. And what my idea was for our memberships, especially the Parkinson's 101 level, was to kind of have a little bit more of a personalized experience here on the channel of literally me giving educational topics and then having you be involved directly. So it's a conversation, not just me monologuing on a video, right? So in other words, a little bit more educator or instructor and student, I don't want to call it student, but you know what I mean. Somebody, able to interact and able to ask questions and give feedback for future classes and so forth. And so right now, I'd like to offer to do that. What I'm thinking of doing is creating a beta test for those of you who want to do it for no cost whatsoever, $0. I mean, I'm serious about that. I'd like to know what you'd like or what you think about doing a class. My plan is once a month doing, let's say, a Zoom meeting or some format like that where we can actually talk and interact with each other. I can do a class. It'll be about 30 minutes to 45 minutes with options for question and answer. If that's of interest to you, essentially it's going to be just like the membership is called, Parkinson's 101, a guide for the newly diagnosed. And you don't have to be newly diagnosed, because even if you've had Parkinson's for 5 or 10 years or more, there's still something to learn, or a refresher that could be nice. So, but I'd love your feedback on if you'd be interested in doing a course like that, especially something that would be, I'd like to offer it for free, at least for a limited time, to get your feedback on the class and to see if you like it and if other people might like something like this. My feeling is yes, but I haven't had enough interaction with the paid members of the channel yet to really tell you what they think, because we haven't ever been able to get the class going because we've never been able to match our schedules. So that's the number one reason. But anyway, that's my plan, and I wanted to find out what your feedback was, and if you'd like to be a part of that, then let me know in the comments, and I'll give you the opportunity to join that class and beta test it with me, and so that others will kind of have an idea of what it's about. And again, it might be a limited time that it's free, but I'd love to know if we can do that. Logan says, well, let's go. All right, well, I like that. It sounds like at least Logan's interested, so I appreciate that. Excuse me. So if this is the first week of March, ideally I'd like to do this in March, but if not, we could maybe start in April. That's the second quarter of the year. It's not a bad time to start something. And so what I'll do is, and I can do another video about this, I could also do a public post about this as well. But again, if you're interested in this, like Logan says, let's go. And I think that other people will like this too. I will post a link to sign up for this class, and we will come up with a date and time to meet. My thought is it's probably going to be on a Wednesday, because those tend to be my freest days. I don't usually see patients for physical therapy on those days in our practice, and I just tend to do administrative tasks on those days. So by and large, those should be pretty free and open. So, I can't guarantee everyone's going to be happy with the time, but I'd like to try to come up with something reasonable, like midday on Wednesdays, or even like something like this time of day, maybe 5 p.m. I'm not sure what works for people, and I know with people working, you might need to do after work. So something else I was going to tell you is the class, whether you can come live or not, we can record it and provide replays if you happen to miss a meeting. But Essentially, it's what it sounds like. Parkinson's 101. I don't mean that to sound demeaning, but essentially the idea is just like, hey, let's just sit down and discuss what's the root cause of Parkinson's disease, what symptoms manifest and why they manifest. We can do one class on medications instead of multiple videos like we've done on the channel. We can do, basically, we could probably cover a topic every month and still not be done after a year. And so that's kind of the idea I have in mind, is at the very least 10 to 12 months of being able to have a conversation about things in addition to having some education about it. So you can almost think of it as a support group meeting of sorts, where we can do that. And you know what? Something else we can even do that I'd like to try to do is have some other guests come onto the class and maybe offer expertise that is beyond what I can offer. I've got my knowledge, but somebody, for example, a physician, is going to have way more knowledge about other medications and other treatments like that. Whereas I could speak to a lot of it, but I can't speak to everything in as much detail. So for question and answer, that might be valuable. So let me know about that too. But anyway, as I said, and thank you, Logan, for your feedback. I'll come up with a sign up for this, and I'll post about this publicly as well, because I really do want to offer people the opportunity to try this and let me know what you love and what you don't love and what you'd like to change, and that then maybe I can actually get that feedback, take it to a higher level, and offer it as a paid course to other people in the future, if it's worth it to people. That's basically what I want to find out. Is this, if you were to pay for it, would it be worth it? Because ultimately I just want to help people. And that's what we do on the channel is free, but it doesn't cost anything to watch a video here. We get the advertising fees and that kind of thing from YouTube, what it's worth. But I'd like to offer something at a higher level that's more individualized, or at the very least more personalized, and a little bit more intimate than just me talking on a video. So that's all I got to say for today. A little bit longer video just because I wanted to mention that, but I will get you more information about that, and if you're interested, I'll provide that opportunity to sign up. And but at the very least, I want you to be on the lookout for that new video on Saturday about dopamine agonists, and look forward to seeing you at the premiere at 8 o'clock Central Time USA on Saturday morning. Be empowered. I'll see you later. Logan, thanks for watching. Anybody else that's live and I didn't acknowledge you, I don't think you've put anything in the chat. So, but if you're here, thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you for the premiere of the new video Saturday, and whenever the next live happens. Hopefully it'll be Wednesday, so we can do What's Next Wednesday. But for what it's worth, it's Thursday. I hope you all have a good afternoon, and as always, be empowered.